Hey guys, so it's once again and welcome to another marathon review, basically TV series review. We get it. So I'm still on keeping up with the Kardashians basic series marathon I'm still doing, and I'm up to season 5. So before I really get into this, I love the display of this season because it's actually one of my favorites. Only because the photos are amazing and they're so amazing. Seriously, there's nothing else to describe them. So, season 5, which is in 2010. Let me make sure. Yep, all for 2010. So, basically, after Miami, Kim and Reggie full on broke up. Near the end of the season, Reggie starts to get a bit more back of the picture, and which is the last season finale. So basically, Kim has a new house. After the stuff in Miami, Scott wasn't allowed in Khloe's house anymore, and since then, this back in 2010, just so we know, he's been getting help and everything. Khloe misplaced her engagement ring, and she freaking went nuts. She was hectic in that episode. And then people wanted to go to then Laker Omar's game, and she'll have family time, then argue over tickets. And if you go watch the episode, you'll see how family is more important than arguing over tickets, when you can just be enjoy in your own home watching someone that you do love kicking ass. So one of the next ones that I really did like was My Bodyguard, and that's been Shingle. I think I got that right. I have a feeling I didn't, but he's an Australian bodyguard, and Kim kind of got a little bit of a hot for him, but I wish that something happened with him, but it didn't really happen, which is on my next marathon, I'm hoping. Yeah, and basically, you need to go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch it. I'm only skimming through. There's Kim gets Botox injection, which is the next episode. Then she begins to be sore around the eyes, and it was actually because a lot of things happen under the skin when you get little Botox, and it's only bruising, but she was okay at the end of it. Blah 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 blah. Chris was smoking, and they were trying to get her to stop smoking, so they decided to go out and buy cigarettes that had no nicotine in it, and they wanted to show how cigarettes can influence young people into smoking, and that is also very, very true. Definitely very true, and they did whatever they could to get Chris to stop smoking, which she did in the end, which is awesome. Courtney attends Scott's birthday. They all were struggling with it, and this is when Kim was still looking after Reggie's dog as well. Just doing little summaries. Then with Malika, I just got a name wrong, sorry. And Rob started to play his joke on Khloe, because she was always picking on them, saying, "Oh, how cute," in that, and then gave her a taste of her own medicine. Go watch it. What else can I say? There's No Boys Allowed, which is they went to Mason's checkup. Sorry, I'm just looking on here to have a look. Blah 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 blah. I should say, Miss Caitlyn Jenner, I should say. I should really start saying that now. I do apologize. She tries to accept that her 12-year-old then Carly, who has male friends, and that's a lot to do with people who is a father. And I have to say this, I have trouble with the young ones, and especially young and older ones, getting to know boys, and it happens to every family. Next is Chris KUWTK. Chris KUWTK, I wonder. Basically, Chris goes to a class with Kim, works out, it wasn't for her. A personal trainer called Storm decides to go to her house, and then starts to get a little crush on Chris. I wonder. Bruce actually starts to really notice it. Then when they see the BG5, which, whatever happened to them? Seriously, I love Scratch, but I haven't seen any music from them lately. Come on, girls. Get a move on. I'm waiting. Which is very, very interesting. What else? And Chloe and Kim get completely competitive. One of them is that they wear, I think it was a poker. And if one of them win, would be that bitch Friday. Kim obviously lost and was Courtney's bitch. And it went down south. Then at the end of the episode, basically they come together and Kim didn't even care. They just want to have a game and no one's keeping score, which is pretty cool. Then there was another episode, which is the second to last episode, when Courtney wants to expand Dash to New York, and this does happen. Obviously, it actually does happen. And Kim meets Miles Austin for the first time, but that only lasted until the last episode of the entire season. So basically, going back and forth with him. Courtney wants everyone to really get into Dash New York, which does happen in the end. And Scott and Caitlyn bond finally. Again, after what happened in last season with at the end where in Las Vegas, and that was horrible. Never do that. And then come to the end, they decided that they will open a store there. They go away to New York for 4th of July, which one day I want to experience that, and I really want to. And then also, and they go for Chloe's birthday. Miles Austin was there, but he was not a fan of the paparazzi and broke up with Kim over the paparazzi, and that broke my heart for her. And then basically an extra, which is Stuck in the Trunk too. Now, I do like the series because it introduced BG5, and that was the real reason why I got into their music, but I haven't heard anything. So wondering what the hell they're doing. But that's all for this review. This is going to be a bit of a long review for you guys, so I apologize for how long it is. Trying to cram everything in. Just a basic summary, but all my links down below, including all my playlists. And I catch you all for the next review.